Hello, everyone, and welcome into another episode on Minecraft Adventures. I'm your host, Hitman. Um, I honestly have not been on this world, in a hot minute since, the last video. Because, again, like I said, I've been focusing on my mod, and I've been having so much fun over there. But it is Tuesday, and that means new episode is to be released today when I get done with it. So, uh, to figure out what we're going to do today. That's the question. I have no idea. And I never do. I just kind of I wing these as we go along, and so um unless I get a wild hair up my butt and we decide that let's go do something, then we're just kind of here and piddling around. Last episode it was more of a general little chat session, and of what to expect of the future to come of Minecraft Adventures, and it was okay. I mean, there was actually a good little turnout on views, and a few likes and a few comments on it. So again, I appreciate each and every one of you that takes the time out of your day to stop in and watch my videos. It means a lot to me. As I'm not really an emotional kind of guy, and I don't really show the you know, I don't really show the appreciation. But I do greatly appreciate each and every one of you. Your engagements are amazing, and I love them. I love when the people comment, and um, it gives me something to talk about. So thank you all for taking the time to watch the video, like the video, and comment on the video. I greatly appreciate it. I'm going to try my hardest in the future to give everybody something to talk about. So, like during the videos, I'll try to pose questions, and and that's kind of me. If you understand my videos, if you understand me any, you'll know that I'm not one of these that sits down and plans out a video. I like, it just to come naturally. So when we get adventuring and we find, oh, here's a jungle temple, this wasn't planned. Um, we'll stop in at the jungle temple, raid it, and see what's going on. Or if we're out looking and we come across a shipwreck, then we'll take the time to go through it and see what treasures we can find. If there's a treasure map, then we'll go find that treasure. So it's everything in the video. It's unscripted. Very, if anything, probably 1 to 2%, maybe 5% at the most of the video is scripted, in the sense of I've already planned out what I want to do. Besides that, no, I don't really plan out anything. So, um, I've got lots of projects in the fire that I need to finish out. Being, finish gathering. This is done. Making the storage facility, that's definitely needs to be worked on at some point. That might even be after we go to the end and beat the end dragon and hopefully find an end city, so that way we can get some shulker shells. That might be the case. That way I can start building out some stuff. Um, Finish out the trading hall. We still need to do something with the glass area up top. Um, we've added a little bit more deco to to the aquarium, so that's good. This is in progress. The farms, most of them, we've got a lot of farms done. A lot of them we can't do, like the Enderman farm. That's one to do in the end. Uh, a gold farm, we still need to work on that. That's one that I am. That will be like one of the few that I know that I'm gonna have to plan out. I might even, I might do it on stream, but that's what I've been saying like lately. This last week, the streams have been focusing on my mod, so and been having a lot of fun with them. But I've also been testing out some stuff, getting them ironed out. We've been adding in new structures, or we've been setting up new structures and stuff like that. And I'm going to put a video out soon. Be looking for that if you're interested in my mod. I think if anybody that is into RPG S, if you RP ish, if you will, RPG ish type of stuff, then be looking for that. But yes, gold farm though is definitely something that needs to be done. Mob farm, we still need to do that. I haven't done that. Pickling bartering farm still needs to be done. So there's at least 3 farms in the next 3 episodes that I could be doing, but we're not going to do any of that today. If anything, could probably do a mob farm. Mob farm will probably be the easiest, and that will probably be done over there over the water. I've got this fox tied up for a reason, because he ate all my chickens. But it's fine because I got more chickens. Let's feed the cows. Oh yeah, over here. Oh, it's a flower. I was trying to figure out what that red thing was right there. So I will probably, as I mentioned, probably right in there. Probably where I'm going to build the mob farm. That way it can be above ground and not be like really high above ground. Like um there's a height that it needs to be built at, like 100 blocks in the sky, I think for one. And don't quote me on that. Um, but that would definitely um building it over a river or something like that would definitely help out as long as there's no and I'm just going to check and see, yeah, see as long as there's nothing down through here and most of this stuff is flooded, so but um oh there's another thing over there. Huh. But yeah, in this area though would probably work out good because there's not a whole lot. This area down in here would be part of. We have to make sure that the spawning doesn't end up down in here. Geode. And I could probably go through here and terraform this. I could probably do it right here, and then like just dig a lot of this down, so that way. Yeah. And then if need be, I might still do the squid farm. If I since the squid farm requires one of them that I've seen requires digging, like digging down like almost a whole, you know, like a whole 100 blocks or so. I think it's actually 30, but I'll probably do it right here. Build it on dry land and then build down, and then that way go back and fill it in or fill it with water. So, um, in order to do what I want to do, it would require me to have a lot of stone. And then a lot of stone would require me to have a lot of, or I would need a lot of stone to turn into, um, turn into, Smooth stone. Sorry if I just cut the conversation off right there. I kind of went into thinking mode, so. I'm gonna have to do something with all of this. Where do I put the dye at? Because all that green dye is going to be used as item filters, and I'm going to need a lot more than that. Here's what I'll do. I'll take it downstairs real quick. Wait, where'd the oak plank come from? Oh, let's check on Steve and Alex. There's Steve. And 1, 2, 3. All right, so Alex is still down there. Ooh. I need to put steps in here. Alright. Where did I get the block from? Where did the one plank come from? Um, of course, I could always drop or put this back up. So, um, or you know what? Let's do that right quick. Let's extend the let's extend that out. I would need more observers. Looks like I need to go do a little. You guys don't want to watch this, I know. But I need some stone. Oh, you know what? I just remembered. I was answering comments on the last video, and one of the commenters, one of the viewers, had left a comment saying, weeks, um, Enderman griefing. I should probably actually go and do that. Should probably add vanilla tweaks in. I do want to kind of keep this as vanilla as possible. That's why I was a little upset when I found out that somehow or another my mod was accidentally added to this world, so I hope it didn't, um, you know, generate any structures. If I do come across some stuff and it does find itself to be corrupted, I don't know. That will probably be the end of this series. Just because I absolutely did not want, you know, I wanted this series to be vanilla-ish as possible. So adding vanilla tweaks, I don't think is going to hurt it too much, just depending on what it is. The intermittent griefing, though, I would even go as far as the creeper griefing, you know, where creepers don't explode or something like that. That would be nice. So, but I get so irritated at creepers that they explode and do so much damage to things around. Like, it even happened in my mod where I was playing and a creeper blew up right behind me, next to one of the structures that I was living out of, and it blew up the front porch, and I'm just like, man, or can't remember. So I'm just like, you know, wanting to make sure that I need more than just 8. Well, missing data pack dagmod. Wow, okay. Sorry about that, guys. Um, yeah. Um, bring it right back. Weird. I think there's something wrong with Moderate, or because there was an issue with it doing that on my mod too. Now, it could be that there was something in the mod, but wow. I still have to go through a whole nother stack? What? And ooh, I bet you I need to hold on a second. Be right back, guys. All right. Okay, so I'm back. What I had to do was I had to go into the mod itself, or into the uh I use Modrinth as my mod launcher, right? And that's actually where that's just how I play my games nowadays. So what I had to do was I went into my file file directory to find out, or you know, the game folder, to find out what all was there, the remnants that was there. There was still mod remnants from like the dimensions. I've got there's like 6 or 7 different dimensions that I've added to the game. Now that doesn't mean that, or that I've added to my mod. Some of them are just like, it's like a dimension of like nothing but like the Pale Oak Forest, or a dimension of Badlands, and a dimension of this and that and this and that. Well, I have 2 custom dimensions. One's called the Ossuary Depths, or the Bone Realm for short, Oshiwari Depths is the official title, but Bone Realm is what it's labeled as in the uh, in the mod. That's basically the Skeleton Kingdom. You go there. It's only skeletons. There's no living things. And then there's the Dragon Realm, or the Burnt Lands, so to speak. Um, but the I think the Burnt Lands is the actual title of it, and the Dragon Realm is what it's um, labeled as in the game. Um, anyway, those dimensions, not to include another game world and all that stuff that I have embedded into the mod, is was part of the remnants. So I had to go through and delete a bunch of my mod remnants from the game, which I believe is what was causing it to crash. So hopefully we can move forward. Oh. So we should be able to move forward, and hopefully we won't have any issues. Usually once it crashes once or twice, there won't be any issues, but I'm kind of embarrassed if you see what happened. Where did it go? I had 24 pieces there, or 22. Now it's gone. Well, 40's enough. Let's take a nap right quick. So yeah, I lost a little bit of my. Oh, and I used all the. And I still need more red dust, redstone dust. So back to the drawing board. Are you kidding me? Well, four's not going to be enough. I may actually be able to. I don't know if this will power off of what they call it, quasi connectivities, but let's see. I need to go get a hoe. A hoe, and I need a hoe. Guess I need to go get a pumpkin. Get some more seeds. Where's the seeds at? Did I put the seeds back over here? Melon seeds and pumpkin seeds. I need a hoe. Curse of vanishing. This is... So, does it not go that high? I mean, I swear I watched Pix do it. Hmm. Yeah, I guess it won't work. Because I swear I watched Pixel Riffs do it on um Yeah, I guess I can't tile it, stack it up. I mean, there's another way to doing it. Um, yep, I guess it's not gonna work. Oh well. I mean, I don't need a whole lot anyway. Most of it's just for. I mean, yes, I need a lot because it's for selling, but again, like I said though, it's not really, I'm not worried about it. See? We'll leave that there. So that way we can at least get a full row, and then we will come back and turn them into blocks to sell them. Well, that was a bum. And then not to mention that I lost, what, 22 of my things because of a crash. Yummy coffee. Well, I used to use gravel as my item filter block. But I guess if I need stone, I'll always come over here, couldn't I? A lot of horses over here. I've been so used to using. I have an enchantment on my mod. It's called Savage. It's like does a lot more damage, and I'm so used to even as a like Savage 3. It goes up to Savage 5. Even a Savage 3, it will one hit. Think all mobs, common mobs, and kill them. So I'm so used to that. There's a lot of that got silk touch on it now. Yeah, I need to make a mob farm so that way I can do um, for the creepers and for the gunpowder bones. Even though I yes I have a bone meal generator. Like even just bone blocks themselves would be nice to have. But I'm gonna need the gunpowder. Sure. For making TNT. I'm gonna need a lot of TNT. And if you're ever in the Nether, gravel is always a great thing to have, and the reason why is because if you ever come across lava, you know how you can't place a lava, or you can't place a solid block in lava and expect it. You need another block to attach it to, right? That's what I'm trying to say. So all you gotta do is drop these down there because the gravity blocks will fill up the um, that space, that block. For those, I guess I could go show you for those that don't know. I'm not. You can't follow along with what I'm saying because I mean I don't even know if I could follow along with what I was saying. In my mind, I know what I'm trying to say, but sometimes for me to get those words out to say it, just sometimes just does not work out too well. Wait, was that? Oh no, it was not. 40. All right. Yeah, I guess I could head off to the Nether and show you what I was talking about, though. You can use the gravity of the block to create, you know, to fill in the holes that to fill in the lava. What I'm trying to say. So, kind of like some people would do with water, you just place it down. Especially if you need to, like, if you want to fill in a cavity, if you want to fill in a cavity or something like that, and then dig it back out so that way you can get to the bottom of it, literally. Get to the bottom of things. Oh, I need to, oh, no. Yeah. Bear with me, though. I mean, yes, there's also plenty of of gravel in the Nether, so it's not like you have to go do what I just did in order to do this. But you know, sometimes going in prepared does help out. What's up, my man? Oh, hey, look, there was those other seeds. What's up, man? How did you get over there? Oh. All right, so let's. There's a few areas down here where I could probably make a good example of. As a matter of fact, right in here. So as you can see, I can't place anything down there, right? So what I can do for those that you know, and people would do the same thing when it comes to that's what I'm saying. So That is what I mean. That's what I meant. So, one could essentially... And as much as I hate the gravel, it's actually, you know, has a use, so. Yeah, I'm not gonna go through here. But anyway, I need a lot of gravel, which granted there's a not granite. Granted, there's a lot of it right next to us, so yeah, y'all. So if you want to build a land bridge, you know, which you'll have to deal with the Enderman, but if you want to build a land bridge, that's one way of doing it right there. Or I say a gravel bridge, if you want to build a gravel bridge across the nether. That's one way of doing it. Maybe we should, in our book, put what to do in next episode. Yeah. So name trading village, make path to swamp, give it a name, and designate a farming resource. Okay, so comments left for that one. That one's still up in the air. We'll get back to that. Again, these are long term, so basically what will happen is, like, going forward, like after I beat the Ender Dragon, because that's still a goal, if you will. That's still a goal for me. Okay, I mean, I plan on doing it. I just don't know when. I did say episode 30 will probably be the one. I did that on the Chill Zone server, so I'll probably do that on Minecraft Adventures as well. And then going from there, that's where we'll just kind of take off and going into in game, if you will. Um, um, just try to build up farms here and there, but I want villages to be the resources. I want to be the. I I know it sucks. It's really nice to be able to go from, like, to go over here to get iron. Like, I'm not going to give up on this village as an iron, but what I might do is I might actually go build like a humongous iron farm someplace. Maybe, maybe instead of a, maybe instead of putting a mob farm here, because of it being, um, because of it being, um, water's needed, maybe we'll build it over here. Since there's a big lake here, um, maybe we'll build the mob farm here. So let's change this to edit. We'll do um hmm. Yeah, cause see, this is what I was talking about. Like all this, see all of these, they shouldn't have been here, and that's what's causing an issue. There's no These dimensions shouldn't have been here. They need to be removed. Anyway, we'll just do this. We'll create a waypoint. We'll do sure up farm. Put it right there. We'll do this as X. We'll do this as red. Yep. Submit. Save. So we'll have that. That looks like I think these are chunks. So we'll just make sure that it's in one chunk or another or something like that. Um, or it could be even up in here, you know. Yeah, here's this witch farm or witch hut. The issue with the witch hut is it's so far from the village. Um, so I don't know how to do a witch farm. I've never done one. Um, I don't even know if they're needed anymore. What do you need them for? Bottles, redstone, dust. Um, what else? Glowstone, potions. Does a witch give any potions? Um, let's go back here. Um, I need to find a place to put the next episode. Next episode. I want to change this. Change episode. Episode. Right. Next episode, we are going to build a mob farm. I might log in and try to get some of the stuff needed for it. Um, stone bricks will be fine. I have plenty of those. Um, so but um, but it's gonna be one of those things. I'm just gonna have to sit here for a little bit and just start doing this. It's either that or go and tear down the mountain behind me. You know. But of course I have a lot of those too. I guess I could easily do it in red. Red brick, redstone, or nether brick. Or I could do it in smooth stone. I don't know. Got that far yet. I will have to think about it, which I probably won't. I'll probably be my mind will probably be wandering off on something else because I got 12 other things going on. Hey, oh, you can buy tools from them, okay? Orange, magenta. These guys ever drop anything? Don't be, doopity doop. That's all I heard. Really. Um. All right. Um. Anywho, I think that's going to be it. I'm going to call it right there. Did this guy ever? Yes, he did. Um. Doopity doo. I got a little secret for you. See, this is, I guess, I mean, if my dried kelp farm, if it actually pop off, this would be a good use for, you know? I could sell it. I mean, they're good blocks. Don't get me wrong. They're good blocks to but yeah. That's what we'll do. I know I said next episode we're gonna go work on that. That's gonna give us something to do. Um, I will slowly continue to work on this toward um you know, to work on this toward here. And then I might even do a now. Granted, like this is all speculative on that. It's going to take me time to get my elytra because when I get my elytra, I'm going to be flying around. But I will still want to maintain, you know, some roads and stuff like that. I'm not going to say I'm going to jump on a horse and go trotting off to the next village because, you know, I like to get there. If I was better at it, we'd be doing nether portals because that would be a heck of a lot quicker. But that would require me to be on the nether roof, and so, um, and I myself just am not ready for that. Even though I've kind of planned it out, I'm not ready for it. So, anyway, all right, everyone. Thank you all for being here. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you again for being here, watching the video. Make sure if you like the video, get the like. If you dislike it, get a dislike. Please leave a comment down below on anything we've talked about or just your thoughts. So I love hearing from everybody, and I will try to respond in a timely manner. It may take me a day or two, but I will get to you. All right, I promise. So you all have a good one, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. All right, bye bye.